Well, probably one of the biggest giveaways we've seen in Michigan in a long time.
Yes, but finding a taker could be a very tall order here. A Hillsdale business is desperate to unload an ocean of a product we all clamored for during the pandemic. Local 4's Rod Maloney reports they need to get rid of all of it quickly.
The remnants of COVID are with us and displaying themselves in some rather unusual ways. Take, for instance, this warehouse in Hillsdale County. Every one of these boxes is filled with hand sanitizer. How about a couple of 100,000 gallons of it? They also have disinfecting cleaner. And if you want this, it can be yours essentially for free. The 98,000 square foot warehouse belongs to Drew Homovec, who ran a manufacturing business here.
Inside the factory, we have 27 truckloads, and a truckload is 24, 26 pallets.
Outside the factory-turned warehouse, he has 3 truckloads more. Came from a charitable organization needing warehouse space between Detroit and Chicago.
It started off in discussion with 200 boxes rolled into 2 truckloads, and then it became 2 truckloads a day.
Then the charity defaulted on its warehouse contract, leaving Drew scrambling, considering 250,000 gallons of liquid, enough to fill nearly half an Olympic-sized swimming pool, is between 70 and 80% alcohol.
It's far exceeded, my fire suppression system and, everything else, so we need to get rid of it. And I've been authorized to find a home for it and technically give it away.
Most troublesome to the fire department is the 3 truckloads outside the building. They need that to disappear in less than 2 weeks.
Whether it be a hospital, a school, a nursing home, a veterinary clinic, I don't know, who could use it, but the goal is to really find somebody that needs it.
And the problem is you can't just pour this down the drain. It has to be disposed of properly. So they really are looking for somebody who needs it. But you can't just take one of these. You need to be able to drive a truck up to the loading dock and take away as much as that truck will fill and keep bringing the truck. So they have set up a special email address to communicate with Drew to see if we can get this taken care of. We've linked it on clickondetroit.com. Back to you.
Right before you go, who actually owns the sanitizer?
Well, it is owned technically by the charity that actually was storing it there. But I talked to the guy who runs the charity today, and he said, look, this needs to be given away. Let's find a good home for it. So as Drew said, he's authorized to give it away. And in fact, we showed that he is.
What a wild problem.
I know, yeah.
And the fire worries because it's all alcohol.
That's exactly.
So a lot of weird wrinkles to this. All right, Rod.